Let's start. Unit 22. Number 1. Here's an interesting thought. If glaciers started reforming, they have a great deal more water now to draw on Hudson Bay, the Great Lakes, the hundreds of thousands of lakes of Canada, none of which existed to fuel the last ice sheet, so they would grow very much quicker. Hudson. And if they did start to advance again, what exactly would we do? Blast them with TNT or maybe nuclear missiles? TNT? Well, doubtless we would, but consider this. In 1964, the largest earthquake ever recorded in North America rocked Alaska with 200,000 megatons of concentrated might, the equivalent of 2,000 nuclear bombs. 1964-220. Almost 3,000 miles away in Texas, water sloshed out of swimming pools. 3. A street in Anchorage fell 20 feet. 20. The quake devastated 24,000 square miles of wilderness, much of it glaciated. 24. And what effect did all this might have on Alaska's glaciers? None. 210, none. Unit 22. Number 2. The body tends to accumulate problems, often beginning with one small, seemingly minor imbalance. This problem causes another subtle imbalance, which triggers another, then several more. In the end, you get a symptom. It's like lining up a series of dominoes. All you need to do is knock down the first one and many others will fall too. What caused the last one to fall? Obviously it wasn't the one before it, or the one before that, but the first one. The body works the same way. The initial problem is often unnoticed. It's not until some of the later dominoes fall that more obvious clues and symptoms appear. In the end, you get a headache, fatigue, or depression or even disease. When you try to treat the last domino, treat just the end result symptom, the cause of the problem isn't addressed. The first domino is the cause, or primary problem. Unit 22 Exercises. Number 01. It is widely believed that AI will take away many traditional jobs in everything from art to healthcare in the future. This might be true, but AI might also help create new human jobs. Instead of humans competing with AI, they could focus on servicing and leveraging AI. For example, the replacement of human pilots by drones has eliminated some jobs but created many new opportunities in maintenance, remote control, data analysis, and cybersecurity. The U.S. Armed Forces need 30 people to operate every unmanned Predator or Reaper drone flying over Syria, while analyzing the resulting harvest of information occupies at least 80 people more. Predator Reaper 3080. In 2015, the U.S. Air Force lacked sufficient trained humans to fill all these positions, and therefore faced an ironic crisis in manning its unmanned aircraft. 2015. Unit 22. Number 02. All professions develop a specialized vocabulary, partly out of necessity when needed language doesn't exist, partly as a means of differentiating themselves. Using specialized language helps when you are talking to a brother or sister professional. Similar speech is confusing when you are talking to outsiders. Because most organizations have employees and external constituencies, such as customers and suppliers, that belong to dozens of professions: mechanical engineers, accountants, market researchers, managers. Whenever jargon is used, some people will understand and feel included while most of the audience will feel confused and left out. Consequently, all widespread communication in a change effort must be jargon-free. When accountants talk only to other accountants, that's a different matter. The end. Good job.